Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths mod reviews. The second one I've ever made, unless I've forgotten one. So yeah, today's mod is something that multiple people recommended I check out, and by gum I'm happy they did that, because spoiler alert, this mod is pretty darn good. It is the Mega Slopes pack by MCS175. Which I believe is one of the higher rated mods on the Steam Workshop for From the Depths, and deservedly so, because it's, well, the first hint is the name. It's a Mega Slopes pack. It adds a lot of slopes, and other things besides. So, as you've probably guessed by looking at this huge fortress covered with variations of block, it adds all kinds of variants of slope and block and curvy thing and other things, and there's kind of far too many to go over just in one video, because this is just the wooden ones laid out on this whole thing, because for every single material MCS has kind of just made variants for all of them. So it's basically like, it's like the update that the devs did way long time ago, adding things like, what was it, like, various beams and wedges and poles and stuff like that, but more so lots and lots of them. And so I'm just going to go over some of my personal favorites, because, funny enough, instead of recording this video, I was mucking about with the stuff that this mod adds, and perfectly balanced, by the way, so let's start off with the beams. So, in From the Depths, as you can probably imagine, there's a whole bunch of different, sizes of metal, well, just various structural beams of all kinds. And so we go here, and we go here, and we got a nice little lineup of the regular wooden blocks. So we've got the 1 meter, the 2 meter, the 3 meter, 4 meter, and in vanilla From the Depths, the 4 meter is as large as blocks get, unless you go over into the offset blocks, which are actually 5 meters long, and are actually pretty decent bang for buck in terms of block health. But MCS has added some extra ones, so they go up to 8 meters now. So we've got your vanilla wood block, wood beam 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. But now, in this mod pack, there is now 5 meter, 6 meter, 7 meter, 8 meters, and yeah, like, the one complaint about this is that the new beams are spelt slightly different. So you see, you'll hover over there, wood beam with a small b, well, wood beam, it has a big B. Also, there's no space in between the M and the bracket, but that's really nitpicking. This whole mod, I am guessing, is far more complicated than it actually looks, because each one of these blocks needs to be meshed, textured, and added separately, so it's no easy way to do this. But yeah, so the fact that there are much longer beams now is super cool, and they have the similar kind of extra health from its length thing that the vanilla blocks have. They have the same armor ratio and all that stuff. So to go to the wood block here, you see it has a weight of 10, and the 8 meter block has a weight of, wait, what? Oh, weight of 80? I keep going here instead. But yeah, so that's cool. It's balanced, and it's absolutely lovely, and I love it. And there's other fun blocks, like right here. What is it? These ogive cones. I didn't even know that was a thing. These are super cool, because you can imagine this will look really good, like, on the front of an aircraft, or just for making custom propellers and stuff like that, and I'll show you an example of that later. Also, you've got these inverted corners that go like 5, 6, 7, 8 meters, and you've got squared around transitions, which is very nice, and I actually forgot about those. I was looking for those earlier. There's so many slopes, you can't find them. And also these these wider inverted slope blocks, really good, haven't used them yet. And these wider triangle corners as well. So I believe we can go here. Nope, can't do that. Where they gotta go somewhere. Haven't figured those out yet. There's a lot of slopes around here. So yeah, wood slope 4 times 3 meters, and just all these slopes, all these variants of slopes. right to these 8 by 7 meter slopes, which I think match. Yep, they do. So no longer... Well, okay, they don't entirely match. Damn it. Don't know what angle that is. But yeah, so many slopes. Let's show some other fun ones. So yeah, here's... yeah, 8x7 and just various sizes of slope transitions. Over here, lots of inverted things. And I'm going to skip over a lot of these, and we're going to go over here. These rounded beams are very nice. Actually, wait, no, there's another one that's... Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Was trying to remember where it was. Dang it. It was somewhere around here. Just check in here. It would be squared around transition. And boat tails over here. Where did I stick them? Did I miss them? I must have... Damn it, BorderWise. Okay, so these are these things are absolutely fantastic because they are the in-betweeny stages for these 1 meter slope blocks and the full 4 meter diagonal one. It always bugged me that there was no sizes between these two, and with this mod now there is. So that's a super cool feature. Actually, if this mod could get implemented into as part of the base game, that would be pretty sweet. Although that's a huge update, so I'm not sure the devs are ever going to do that. But yeah, like, this is just me wishing out loud. So yeah, those slopes are absolutely lovely. And what else? We'll go way over here. Slopes. These rounded corners, also very good. Allows you to make various rounded things. And that's very nice. And you've got all these rounded beams here, and various sizes of rounded, whoopsie daisy, rounded corners. Rounded inside corners, allowing you to go here and have lovely transitions like that. All lovely, lovely, lovely. And you've probably already noticed the fact that there's just straight up semicircles and circles here. Yeah, so it's a jolly good show, I say what. I should mention that this mod is not free from kind of the odd whoopsie, and one of them, like, I have not looked at every single new block added because, well, I haven't done the math. It's literally hundreds, because for glass, I would ally wood, metal, stone, lead, heavy armor, and rubber. I think that's all of it. I'm not sure. Light blocks? No. Reinforced decking? No. No. It's just for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different materials that they've added it. And there's the odd whoopsie. So one of them being that the 9 and 11 millimeter blocks are exactly the same size. So I think that's a bit of a problem, because I think they still have different health. So it's just probably the wrong model being used here. So let's go here. So health is 10, 1, 22, and health is 6901. Yeah, so there's no actual wood 11 meter semicircle, because it's just the 9 millimeter. It's the 9 meter one again. So that's an example of the whoopsie. There's also the odd shader problem, and yeah, it's like there's also, where is it? The wood 4x4 by 1 right. So let's see where that is. Slope transition 4x4 by 1 right. I don't know where it is. I think I'll spot it if I just angle it this way. Somewhere around here. There it is. Okay, so here's another one. This is the curve to square 4x4x1 meter right. There is a little bit of a texture whoopsie right there. So yeah, that's something that they've missed. I actually do not blame MCS 175 for this, because funny fact, I used to mod Skyrim back in the day, and before you all gasp in astonishment, the creation kit made things really easy, and with considerably less ambitious mods than this, and it's really easy to miss details like that, so not holding it against MCS at all. And there's just slopes, so many slopes, slopes, and including these massive wedges right at the end here. Yeah, I just thought of potato wedges for a second. So yeah, you can make some super good looking hulls with this. I haven't quite managed that yet, but rest assured, I will be trying that. This is a mod I'm actually just tempted to keep activated, simply because, assuming I'm not doing a tutorial or something like that, it's one of those mods that just fits into the game really, really well, to the point where I'm just playing the game as almost like, you know, when I'm just playing the game in my own time, I just find myself using these blocks simply because they fit right in. It's the kind of mod that, like, they fit in so well that you can kind of forget they're not actually part of the base game. And one of the only ways that illusion is broken, however, is that if you go in here, there's no preview images of these things. So, which is annoying. Well, it's not annoying. It's just unfortunate. It's just I tend to forget where certain things are. Like, say I'm trying to find a specific thing, and like these square to round things. By the way, I was hunting for them for ages and wasn't able to find them. Also didn't remember what they were called, so if we go in here, square to round, like here, found it, but yeah, I forgot what they were called and stuff like that, so that's not too helpful. I have no idea how hard that is to do, by the way, to add a little preview image to the build menu, and so no pressure there. The mod is perfectly playable, usable, and fun already. But enough of that, let me give you some examples of things I have managed to do with this mod. And the first one is, of course, pancake turrets, because as some of you may know, I'm, as of recently, and by recently I mean a few months ago, I have a real love of just rounded turrets. So these are like, how would you describe it? Like pre-dreadnought turrets, I guess you could call them. And this thing just makes me so happy. Like, there is actually a few decorations on here. So if we go here and copy all, delete all, there is some mimics here because unfortunately I couldn't quite find the semicircles I wanted. But I did manage to make almost a fully contained turret within these two sandwich blocks. And yeah, it's pretty fun. And there's a lovely little wooden turret, and it's got its nice rounded hat that does make it look like, I don't know, it makes it kind of look like someone with a big nose wearing a beret. So hold on, let's make the illusion really come through with nope, not that. Okay, let's try something else. What was it? Decorations, metal porthole. Okay, not quite. There we go. We've now got a dude wearing glasses. So yeah, I'm just going to have it fire out a Marauder for absolutely no reason. Also, the Marauder is still in Christmas colors. This is a terrible little APS, by the way. So yeah, it just fires once every few often. But yeah, it's just lovely rounded turrets, man. I love it. And while that thing is going on like that, there's also this boat I made, which is called the Curvy Boat, and it's just, I wanted to put curves on it. I also put a huge missile on it, so don't worry about that too much. The Marauder is going to be fine. But yeah, so it's like, you could make all kinds of fun things with this, and yes, hang on, let's see what kind of a mess the large missile makes. Missed horribly, but okay, never mind, it punched a massive hole somewhere. But yeah, this was me just mucking about and trying the various things, and it can be deceptive. It's like, if you're not looking for these blocks, you won't find them. So, right here, for instance, is the new 3-meter long wood beam slopes added by it. Here's some rounded corners, and here's some transitional blocks from a slope to a curve right here. Very lovely. I've just hidden hydrofoils in here for control. And what else? So these rounded blocks right here. Nice smooth transition for the deck. This thing does look like a submarine. And I believe, yeah, so here we've got the wood I got ogive cone, which is great for making custom propellers like this, because they just look they look nice. They look, they fit right in. And same thing over here. We've got these little round corners, and of course we've got decorations. Between this mod and decorations, we are spoiled rotten with regards to making things look good. Which, admittedly, I haven't done a super good job of with this because I've just been mucking around with it. But yeah, we're gonna need another Marauder, aren't we? But I did a slightly better job because, of course, with have I mentioned? Where is it? I did not mention this. Let's go over here and mention it. So, possibly the best inclusion to this mod is the 5 to 8 meter long slopes, which are so nice. They are so nice. Can't leave home without them. I just can't. But yeah, so we're gonna need to spawn in another Marauder. Yep, there we go. There we go. There you go. So let's go over here and spawn in the thing I'm actually somewhat proud of. Yeah, it's a canoe. And you might be thinking, BorderWise, this doesn't look any different from the canoes you've usually been making. Well, for a start, this thing is only just over 500 blocks, even though it's 86 meters long. Yes, it's got cram cannons on it. But yeah, so this is making full use of the new 8 meter long blocks. So it's got these 8 meter triangle corners, it's got 8 meter beams, it's got 8 meter slopes. This is decorated, by the way, to a nice smooth transition. It's using these boat tails. Oh, they look so good with propellers. Like, especially small propellers, but yeah, they work so well on the large propellers as well. Super sexy. Like, you don't want to know what's happening in my pants right now. Seriously, you don't. It's also got using these new big wedges, and just this is the most canoe I have ever made, and it is beautiful. And overall works out really well. So if you really like making very large craft, and you perhaps want to save a little bit of your CPU, it's the usual story with using larger beams. It's just less blocks to calculate, and this thing would probably, well, would be almost twice the block count if I wasn't using so many 8 meter beams. So yeah, that's pretty good. Also, I love the crams I've put on it. They're really, like, basic, but yeah, there they go. Also, no superstructure. Yes, I know, I did it again. But yeah, it's just, also, in case you're wondering what the camo is, it's Camo Tiger 8 set to very small. So yeah, this mod is super good, and it's enabled me to fulfill my canoe addiction even more. So it does have its odd flaws, but the flaws are not an intentional part of the design. It's not like the Cram Booster Barrel mod I reviewed last time, in which it's questionable balance. This is perfectly balanced as far as I'm concerned. Or at least, I haven't been playing with it long enough to see just what is imbalanced about it. I guess the bonus health from 8 meter beams could be considered a little cheesy, but like, that already existed in the game, and of course, if you do use 8 meter beams, and one gets destroyed, there's now an 8 meter long hole in your craft. So, like, that is the price of using larger beams just all the time, really. It's like, well, we're gonna need another Marauder. Let's have 2 Marauders. Marauder. And let's turn everything on God mode because that's fun. So yeah, that's basically it for this mod. It's simultaneously, like, there's no point talking about it. Like, I implore you, go try this for yourself, and just, you can spend hours just mucking about with the slopes and seeing what kind of things you can come up with. So yeah, go do that. Download this. This is a very good mod. Like, I am looking forward to seeing if this mod gets updated, because like I said, there's just the odd problems with the blocks, like shader errors, texture errors, just the occasional whoopsie. It would be nice if those got fixed, and also preview images so we can actually see the slopes and be able to find them more easily, because the pictures do help with that. That'd be good. Aside from that, excellent mod, do recommend. So thank you very much, MCS175, for making this mod. Link to the mod is down in the description. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks. And thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths mod review. Farewell.